Okay, this is a video to show you how to do an ester reaction to form esters. So we need a carboxylic acid and an alcohol, and the whole reaction is called a condensation reaction because, as well as making an ester, we also make water. Alright, so the carboxylic acid that we're going to use is ethanoic acid, and the alcohol that we're going to use is methanol. So I'm going to draw a structural formula for ethanoic acid. So eth means 2 carbons, and carboxylic acids have this functional group. So I'm going to write the part that's going to be reacting, in this case, in red. Alright, methanol. I'll draw the methanol around this way, and then we'll rearrange it so that we can okay, so this is a hydroxyl group, and this is a carboxyl group, which is why it's a carboxylic acid. Okay, so this is a structural formula. Structural. And formula. And semistructural is showing how it's put together. CH3, COOH, CH3, and your hydroxyl group on the end. Alright, so when we have them react, this has to be facing this in order to make the water. So I'll draw it out again and we'll turn it around. So make sure all of your carbons have 4 bonds on them. So this part of the carboxyl group, so we'll flip this over so that we have our hydroxyl group facing, I'm going to draw it like this so that it helps, facing here. Alright, so this is going to form water, okay, which is why it's a condensation reaction. And the carbon, instead of being bonded to the oxygen here, the carbon is going to be bonded to this oxygen. So if we draw our ester, move it further across. Yep. So we'll draw ethanoic acid again, but this has all come off, and it's now bonded to the oxygen from the methyl group, the methanol. So this is from your methanol, and this is from the carboxylic acid. Okay, if we do the semi-structural formula, it's CH3, CO. If I do this in red, I should have done the whole thing in red before. So you've got a Q in the middle. So this was methanol, and this was your carboxylic acid. And the carboxylic acid is the beginning of the Q, the CO. So when we're naming it, this used to be methanol, methanol, okay, and this used to be ethanoic acid. So the ic acid is going to change, and the anol is going to change. So strangely enough, when you're naming them, you name the alcohol first. The alcohol first. Okay, so it's meth, and we change this to il, so it's methyl, and then the carboxylic acid is next. So we change the ic acid to 8. Get rid of all of that. So it's ethanoic the O stays, and then it becomes 8-methyl ethanoate. So that's our ester. Okay. When you're doing these reactions, don't forget the last product. You also make water, obviously. And this, if you're asked to circle the ester bond, that is your ester bond. Okay. So this is the semi-structural formula, and that's the structural formula.